Hsiao-ling,
Yeah.
thank you for sitting with me and chatting about this upcoming concert. It's a doozy.
Sure. Thank
So-
you for having me.
Of course. I think, you perform as a pianist, you perform solo and chamber music, you teach, you're a rehearsal pianist.
Yes.
And you're a pianist for the symphony, or a keyboardist anyway, right?
Yeah.
Because I
We
have a
have all
picture of you
kinds of-
playing every single kind of
Yes.
keyboard known to man. So when you're out in the world and you tell people what you do you say I'm a musician? Do you say I'm a pianist? Do you say I'm this and this and this and this and this and
Yeah, I never go there because people will fall asleep and nobody cares about all those long answers.
Oh my God, the amount of tears that have to happen now. No one cares.
Yeah, but I usually just say I'm a musician,
Yeah.
and we'll see where the conversation goes.
Right, and they're like, what rock band do you play in?
yes, like that sometime. But then the cool thing about being in the Colorado Symphony
Sure.
is we play so many different kinds of music.
Mm-hmm.
So the concerts that we do here is very diverse,
Yeah.
and so actually, I think a lot of people in the orchestra also
Yeah.
have to learn different styles
Right,
on
right.
the go, right? So I think as a pianist, I started with a classical training, but we learn so many different styles. So there's musical theater,
Mhm.
and then there's like a very classical, traditional, like the Petrushka and Debussy that we're about to do,
Yeah,
and then the choral music that I'm playing with for the choir,
yeah,
which also has a lot of different style these days.
yeah. So, okay, so you have to master, or at least get comfortable with, lots of style changes,
Yes.
and then you can bring them into any space that you're performing, really.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'm so curious, though, because I think when most people have the idea of, a pianist, they either remember their childhood piano teacher, maybe with the strict, tapping, or
Practice 30 times.
or maybe kindly. Let's go with kindly. Or they have this image in their mind of, the soloist with the, the crazy
In the front of the orchestra.
yeah, in the front of the orchestra. So when you're working as a collaborator, as a rehearsal pianist, or in the symphony, for example, you're sitting, usually toward the back, because
Yes.
the piano is gigantic, and it has to be somewhere that's not in the middle of the string section and all this kind of stuff. So you're far away from the conductor.
Yeah.
You're usually tucked into the percussion section, which can probably be pretty exciting sometimes, and
Yes.
also I would imagine maybe confusing with lots of different sounds going on.
I love that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
What do you love about sitting in the percussion area?
Because they give the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different instruments.
Yeah.
And most of my parts in the orchestra, actually, a lot of time is with them.
Yeah.
So I'd like to think I'm part of that section, if I'm cool enough to be in that section.
Oh, please.
But
So
Yeah,
and the now you are not playing piano in Petrushka, but you're playing celeste,
Celeste.
which is I think mostly people associate that sound either with Harry Potter or the Nutcracker.
Yes. the
And
sugar plum.
so it is used for other things.
Yes.
Proof, okay.
Yes.
Stravinsky had a good idea. All right. And then you are playing piano with Josh Shalicki,
Yes.
piano four hands in the
Yeah.
Debussy piece.
Yes.
So you've got a kind of a lot to do on that program.
Indeed. Yes. It's a very fun program for us, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about it
Yeah.
before I got here today, because I was just chatting with him,
Uh-huh.
And then this is the word that he said it's gonna be a blast
Yeah.
for that concert.
I think
Yeah.
so too. I mean, look, the Petrushka part alone seems to me, I don't know anything about piano. Okay, so you'll correct me if I'm wrong. But it seems to me like it's practically a concerto.
Yes, it has very involved parts, but however, it's quite a balanced thing. Like, you don't play like a soloist because you're still in an orchestra. You're part of the color.
Right.
So you watch the conductor, you get the ideas from the conductor for musical input, but you're listening and trying
Right.
to blend into the other instruments.
Right. You can't go off on a flight of fancy.
Yeah.
You really have to fit in with everything. And
I
that's
get
its own challenge.
Yes, it is. And then, but for me, that's actually the cool part, playing in an orchestra.
Yeah.
Because like playing for solo, playing for chamber music, I got to tell the story a lot.
Okay.
From where I am, you know.
Yeah.
Even if in the chamber music, there's less people.
Yeah.
So the conversation is more intimate. And then in the orchestra, you're part of all these people.
Yeah.
And then, so you can bring your ideas, but you're still a part of it. And everyone contributes a little bit.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel like I belong in this big group, you know, it's really cool.
I love that the idea too behind the piano is that it can cover like the huge range of expression because it has the range of notes and you know, it is a percussive instrument, but there's also the possibility for legato. So the whole world of all music can live in the piano.
Yes.
But then when the piano is added to the orchestra, it's like it becomes extra itself, you know?
Yes, it's like you add the rhythm, you add the color, but you want to make sure you blend in, you don't stick out too much. And even in a piece like Petrushka, like there are soloistic moments, but there's also a lot of moments that you're
really part of a section.
Part of the section.
Yeah.
A lot with winds and percussion.
How hard is it for you to, I mean, you've got a pretty good angle because you're far away. The angle is sort of, it's not like mine. I have to look straight up to see the conductor. But you have this nice angle. But you also have 40,000 things to do when you're playing a keyboard instrument. You have both of your hands, 10 fingers, you know, you're doing things with your feet. Yes. And the amount of material, like data points on the music, seems like it would be impossible for you to really stay in touch with the conductor. How much memorizing do you have to do?
That's a great question. But I don't memorize. I mean, I guess not very much.
Are your eyeballs burning all of your calories?
I think maybe that's a good explanation why my eyes are also dry. But I don't really look at the keys. So I look at the music.
So the music and the conductor are kind of.
Because I'm pretty short. The conductor is usually just above my music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think that would be so frightening. You know, I mean, I've got the conductor in my peripheral vision pretty much all the time. It's it keeps me comfortable.
Yes.
And so I only have laser eyeballs when things are, you know, you can feel when things are shifting around.
Changing.
And you're like, you know. Okay, cool.
I rely on my neighbors. I hear things also.
Yeah. And so then that's
or percussion.
Right. Yeah. And so then that provides other data. So you have data coming from your eyeballs and into your ears. Cool. Have you played Petrushka with any orchestra?
Not here. I've played it before.
Yes. And was it scary or thrilling or how was it?
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
I love that part a lot. The celeste part, on the other hand, is very different from the piano part.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, the celeste part in this case is just creating the magical moments. It's very eerie, and I think about the dancers. It just adds different atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. So the Petrushka music did start out as a ballet. I'm glad you brought that up, and so I do think that it. I wonder how much Stravinsky thought about choosing the sound of the celeste because it was so deeply associated with Nutcracker, to get that kind of childlike quality.
I am curious about that too.
Yeah.
I wish we could just call him.
Yeah, we could call up Stravinsky. It's no problem. He's not dead or anything. But yeah, I think it's a significant part. It plays a significant role.
Yes.
And this music is wildly enriched with like storytelling elements. So even without the ballet dancers there, I think it's really clear to audience members, you know, kind of what's going on in the music. But still, reading about the story a little bit in advance is probably not going to hurt anyone. Cool. So do you have a preference over the celeste part or the piano part? Just personal preference?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what part I get.
Yeah. Well, sure. And it's nice that you get to an opportunity to play either
both.
one.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's talk about the Debussy. I think people know that piece a little bit less.
Yeah.
So
I was looking at Lyle always puts When We Play It last time.
Yeah.
It was like 30 years ago.
30 years ago, I know. And so it's my understanding that it started out as a piano four hands piece,
Yes.
and then was orchestrated. But it's interesting that he kept the piano four hands as part of the larger context.
Yes.
So again, that idea of the piano as the whole world, but then when you put it inside the orchestra, it becomes more piano.
Yes.
Like more piano-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm making up words. Lots of activity in here. So we probably need to wrap up at some point in the nearish future. Okay, so on this program, we've discussed Petrushka. We know that we have a significant piano part there, cellist part to pay attention to. We've discussed a little bit the Debussy, Printemps. So that'll be a lovely surprise for a lot of people since we haven't programmed it in 30 years.
Yeah.
And then another monumental piano work, this concerto, the Rachmaninoff Rhapsody on a Theme by Paganini.
Yes. And then the piano will be in the front of the orchestra.
The piano will finally be in the front of the orchestra. So I have a question for you. Why wouldn't we just have that soloist guy play the whole show?
That's a good question.
Right? I mean, why do we have to have 30 million different piano players?
Because there are 30 million different pianists in the world. Everyone needs to have a chance.
Everyone needs to have a chance. Look at you. Sharing is caring. I love that. I know. I mean, it's a little bit of a silly question to ask, but I can't believe that people might, not have this question and be curious about this. Like, what is the fundamental difference that would make it so that you couldn't just have one piano player shifting around into all of those spots?
That's a great question.
Like, why wouldn't you or Josh just pop up there and play the concerto? I mean,
I mean, totally. I don't know why.
Or I think we should just make the soloist, like, get back there on the cellist, and you could you could be there taking notes. Be like, no, for tomorrow night, you need to speed up a little bit more in measure 3.
That's very funny.
Hsiao-ling, the pianist that's working on the concert on the other half of the show, and I were chatting, and we made a little joke about why are we spending all this money having multiple pianists when we could just have one play the whole show? So can you answer why it would be weird for you as a soloist to play Petrushka on the second half?
Well, I can't. I'm not prepared.
Okay.
But I've never played that piece before. I don't, although I know the piece.
Yeah.
But it's actually exciting to have 3 pianists.
Of course. This was meant to be a joke, but then I realized about halfway through the interview that it sounded really obnoxious.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a good question. I mean, that makes sense, logically.
I know. I mean, it seems it is a little disrespectful for me to ask this question, but I can't believe that that someone might not just make a joke about how inefficient it is that we have to hire so many different people when there's just piano piece and another piano piece, right? And then another piano piece, and
Yes.
I have one more question for you, actually, and this is a really serious question. This is a super serious question.
Okay.
I hope you're ready for it. Because this is going to cause a lot of fighting on the internet. Because
and then you want to drag me in that?
I'm going to drag you right into it. And people really deeply care about this. Bugs Bunny or Tom and Jerry. Rhapsody, Rabbit, or Cat Concerto. They are both playing Liszt's Hungarian Rhapsody No. 2.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. You have to pick one.
Which one is the one that has the mouse running inside the piano?
Well, here's the thing. That's the Tom and Jerry one. But Bugs Bunny has a rat. I know. Somebody ripped off somebody else's idea.
I don't remember the Bugs Bunny one as much.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So are you voting for Tom and Jerry then?
Yes. I'm going to vote for the one that I have seen and grew up with.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, you heard it here, folks. So if you have a strong opinion, send your notes and emails to Hsiao-ling, okay?
Okay.
Don't send them to me, even though I set her up for this. I just love that you and Josh are both working this concert. It's gonna be a blast, like he said.
It's fun playing together. We did the organ symphony together before.
Nice.
And this is good to be together again.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Hsiao-ling.
you so
I really
much, Kathy.
appreciate you chatting with me and sharing a little bit about the concert and about what it's like to play piano in the orchestra.
Yes.
It's a different beast.
It is. It's very nice.
All right. Well, I think that'll do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.